I keep it 100, like boarding in the streets, but especially when recording. Mint tea and a spliff in the morning, then I beat up the beat like doors to a Mormon. Mama said the devil find works for bored men and leave trouble only white men can afford them. I try to put my focus on the Lord then, but like Hocus, I was back up in the Trojan. Wanna invest in the future? You should let me sign a big.
It's your boy Tr3y here.
Jeez. What kind of hoodie is that you got on?
Oh, you already know. Shout out my girl Low Key that UpTown takes all day, baby.
Okay.
You know? Keep it low key, baby.
That's how word. Mans are calling you idols out here. This is your court. This is your court, dog.
My idol!
Ah! Easy. All day. Yo. Welcome to another episode of your podcast, YoungClips Chair Game. You already know, it's your host, Tr3y the Don. And yo, who we got in the house today, man?
It's Tr3y Brooks. You already
Brooklyn,
know. Tr3y Brooks, you know, OG time, 1000.
Hold on, because I'm hearing
Creator of 100 times 10.
I'm hearing this tea time. Then I'm hearing this Tr3y Brooks. Like, what is it, bro?
Alright, put it this way, alright? I'll be so honest with it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you grew up with me and you're around me when I was younger, you know me as tea time. So the longer you know me, the more you know me as tea time.
Okay.
But now a person knows me as Tr3y, you know me when I transitioned, when I was looking at different type of stuff. You know, like I looked at it like this way. There's another tea time in the city, right?
I was just about to say that, man.
Yeah, there's another tea time.
There's another tea time.
There's another tea time in the city, and hey, shout out to him. You know, all respect.
It's
to
love.
Him. It's all love. Oh, that's my dog. Like it's all love.
Okay.
But at the same time, it's like I had the name before him, but at the same time, he had the same name as me, and I wanted to transition out of that.
Okay.
Like to me, it's like tea time was my younger age. That's why if you really look at when I write on Instagram or whatever, my name is OG Time.
Okay.
You get it? So it's because I've been there.
From time.
Like, from time.
So did you feel a way when because the other tea time, he's a rapper, right? By the way, he's supposed to be coming up in the next few weeks.
Like I said, that's my dog.
Did you feel a way when like he had the same name as you, or is just
because it's Montreal.
Because you said you had it first, right?
It's Montreal.
Yeah.
I could be tea time here, and I could be tea time. There's gonna be a next tea time somewhere.
No, for sure. I'm sure there's 100 of tea time in the world.
I look at it this way.
In the city?
I look at this way. I'll give an example. No pun intended. But I know at least 3 troubles in this city.
Oh, okay.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
saying. No pun intended.
There's no pun intended, but I know at least 3 to 4 troubles in this city.
Okay.
You get it?
Yeah.
Like,
all right, yo. Let's bring it back. Where in the city you from? Like, where you from? For those that don't know.
Honestly speaking, if I really had to rep where I lived, where I grew up, I'm literally the borderline of UpTown and DG. My house is literally the borderline of UpTown and DG.
Okay. What's the borderline for those who don't know?
So the borderline is Snowden. Snowed on. I'm a snowed on. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah, snowed on man.
Yeah, I'm a snowed on man. You
so
know
borderline, what is that though? Are you DG or
so what
are
I mean?
you
What I mean borderline is like, put it this way.
Or are you both?
I rocked when I rep UpTown.
Okay.
I played more basketball in UpTown. I chilled more in UpTown. Over all that type of stuff.
Okay.
But when growing up, I was in DG. I went to school in DG. I was chilling with the DG mans down. You get like,
all right, but let's say you had to pick a side. What do you pick?
I'm not picking no side.
Not picking no side.
I'm not picking no side because I rocks with both sides the same. You feel me?
I feel you.
And
I kind of feel like that with Toronto and Montreal. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't picking no side.
They both had like half of my life. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And like I put it this way. When I started rapping, I wasn't in DG. I was in UpTown. But everything that made my name to being tea time and going upwards It was all done in DG.
All right, let's talk about that. How did you come up with that name?
It's quite a funny story still.
Yeah, talk to me.
We went to a basketball tournament back in the day, and we were down. We were losing by like 15 or so, whatever. And it was the fourth quarter, and I just went on a stupid run by myself. And when I tied up the game, I screamed out, "It's tea time!" Because my name Trey, you know, it's my time type of vibe. I screamed out, "It's tea time!" type of vibe, and people just ran with it from there.
And
like,
Trey comes from your real name, right?
Exactly.
So, I
You
get
feel
it.
me? So from my
get it.
govy, like Trey, that's where Trey derives from. It's from my govy, and then.
But now, okay, so I'd say like people that know you good more call you Trey, and then I guess
people who met me recently call me Trey. People who know me for real and people who know me from time, they call me Tea Time.
Tea Time, okay.
Like I try to stop it, and it won't stop.
Won't stop because that's what they know.
Because that's what they know me as, right?
Makes sense. All right, well, I remember I met you like.
We met on a funny tip.
12 years ago.
12?
Yeah.
Is it 12?
It's about 12 because when we look at the video My Life, that's like 10, 11 years ago.
Right?
And I met you like a year or two before that.
I met you 2 years before that.
2 years, so exactly. So it's like
13 years at least.
12, 13 years.
13 years at least.
13 years still. That was how did we meet?
You really want to talk about how we met?
Briefly. How do we meet?
Let me ask you, how do you remember it? And then I'll tell you how I remember it. It's fun to do it that way.
I remember just like grilling this nigga like, yo, who's this big nose, big head nigga, dog? Just like, yo, what happened to this you, bro? Like, I just came from Toronto, so, you know, this screwface capital. I was just grilling. I just come out here grilling everybody, you know?
Tell them why.
I don't even know, bro. It's just a habit, dog. Idiot thing, you know what I'm saying? And then, I don't remember how we actually broke the ice and started talking.
I remember it all like it was yesterday. Like I told you, you're my boy for forever.
Yeah.
Like I love you for forever. So I'm gonna tell you, no homo.
Talk to
when
me.
I say that. So
Talk to me.
I remember it like it was yesterday. You kept grilling me. Me being who I am, I'm in the grill back. I'm in the grill back, and we had that boat where we're both grilling each other moment.
Yeah.
And then being fucked up how they are at workplaces, they paired us up together.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's what it was.
They paired us up together.
Sure enough, they put us together.
They paired us up.
We were having face-off grill, and they put us. I think it was Andrew.
Andrew put us together.
Shout out Andrew, bro.
Shout out Andrew.
Yo, I love
you
that
made a
nigga,
bond.
bro.
You made a bond that can't be broken.
For real, I love that.
Shout out to Andrew for real. You made a bond that can't be broken. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and then I remember hearing you bust the Haitian French. I'm like, say where this man can speak French like that, you know? My French was rusty sometimes.
And that's what I'm like showing you, like, yo, you can still speak French calls.
Yeah,
These guys are crazy.
Yeah. And then boom, after that we went to
lunch.
And we started freestyling.
Went to lunch. I told you, I remember it like it was yesterday, brother.
Yeah.
I asked you, like, yo, you down to go and smoke on our lunch break? And you looked at me like, smoke at lunch? Didn't work? And it was like, yeah, we're about to go smoke. Like, pull up. We went to go smoke. And after we smoked, while we were smoking, actually, I started to joke around and freestyle. And you're like, you rap?
Yeah.
And then you freestyle and you spit some crazy ass bars that had me like, okay, I have to top you, like no homo. I had to like get up, like above you, one up on you, like get in. From that day, it was just a freestyle contest every single day.
And I remember we were like rapping for a minute too, going back and forth.
Freestyle, it was a freestyle battle every day to the point where I looked at you and I said, yo, Don, do you record at a studio? And you looked at me like, no, I don't.
Studio, what's that?
You said studio. I said, nah, brother. You're coming with me, no homo.
No,
like
for sure, you're the first man to bring me to a studio.
I never regret it because I look at it like I didn't create you. I didn't build you. I didn't do nothing like that for you. But I showed you that one little step that you needed to
go to the next level.
Go to the next level. You feel me? And like
facts.
And it's like from we met, like I said, it came from a screw face capital type of vibe where we're looking at each other like, yo, I don't know, I don't rock with you type of vibe, to the point where we're freestyling, we're going to lunch with each other, or you're chilling with me after work and shit. Like, it's like, yo, how can I not show you like the resources that I have? And what did I tell you from the first time we freestyle? I said, oh shit. You got me. You can actually freestyle better than me.
From day one.
I said, "Oh shit, you can actually freestyle better than me," because I didn't really meet nobody who was
doing it like
freestyling like that. Like I met a lot of people who were giving me writtens and then acting like they're better than me, but it's like you wrote that because I heard it on the track right after.
That's crazy. See, that's one thing that we need to stop doing as young black men, because I feel like a lot of us, we have that ignorant mentality, or we just hate on people without even knowing.
Knowing.
I was guilty of that too, but I put that to the side and ended up having one of like the closest nigga around me till today, 13 years later. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good little gem for niggas out here.
Hey, put it this way. I know people for 20 years, 25 years, and the bond I have with Don is different because I know that it's all real. I know that it's all from a good space. You know, like he never stirred me into going towards the bad way of doing stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I always valued him. Like he's my kid's godfather type of vibe. You feel me? Like and I know people for longer time than that, but it's the vibe. It's the
you connect with who you connect with. I always say it's crazy because like there's 8 billion people in the world, you know. So like, what are the odds you connect or meet or even know the people that
8 billion people in the world? I'm expecting 7 billion of them to hate me.
For real, and most likely more times that's how it is. More times that's how it is.
I'm expecting 7 billion of them to hate me. And I look at it this way. I'm not an angel. I know my wrongs. I know my rights. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but you click with who you click with, though. Everything is energy and vibes, though. You know what I'm trying to say?
It is energy and vibes, but it's also, are you on the same path? Because your energy,
you have to be on the same path.
Because your energy and vibe can go as far as you want it to go.
That's a fact.
But now, like,
that's a fact.
Are we on the same path? Like,
that's a fact.
Like, we can have the same energy, but you want to make it in the business world, and I want to be a gangster.
Eventually,
we're gonna separate. We're gonna separate because it's like
two can't walk unless they agree.
Point blank. Period.
That's a fact.
That's just honestly speaking. You know, like if we're not on the same vibe, on the same pace at a certain point,
and that happens a lot of time in life where you know you were close to someone for maybe 5, maybe 10 years, and then eventually you just drift apart where you guys just have different mentality. You probably got more mature. You probably got older. You probably realize things.
Hey, listen,
you probably want more or less in life than that person.
You want to know what's so crazy about it is that you could look at it this way, right? A lot of dudes in life, not even dudes. A lot of people. I'm gonna take away from the word dudes. A lot of people in life, they switch up for one main thing, right? It's two main things. It's either you're not following the same path that I want to follow, or you're not making the same money I'm making. It's one of the two. Money's the root of all evil. We all know that already. As much as everybody loves money, but money's the root of all evil in my eyes. You get me? Like, you know me as forever, right? I'm not the designer guy. I could go buy designer if I want to, but I'm not the designer guy. I don't believe in paying for someone else's last.
Shout out Lokita.
Shout out to Lokita.
Shout out Creme.
Shout out Lokita. Shout out Creme. Shout out all the locals. That's who I rock with. That's who I rock with. All the local drug profits. You know what I'm saying? Lokita,
Yeah,
Creme. Listen, I rocks with all y'all, all right? Feel me?
Facts,
And
facts.
I'm probably missing out some names. Don't feel disrespected, but I rocks with y'all because I rocks with the underground bass type of vibe. Because I don't feel like I should be paying a rack for somebody's last name. You feel me? I don't feel like why the hell should I be paying Louis and Vuitton my rack when I could go buy 10 times the worth with one of my friends?
No, facts. It's all good, no stress.
Like I'm just honestly speaking, I'm not a materialistic type of person. You feel me? Like I just I'm a laid back type of person.
So let's bring it back a little bit.
All right.
Let's bring it to Wolfpack.
Oh
Wolfpack.
shit. Wolfpack.
So when you brought me to the studio out here 13 years ago, I ain't know nothing out here. And you brought me to the studio with some niggas. Yo, what was that? Your light-skinned boy from Toronto. He moved to Toronto.
Hello. Shout out my boy Ello. That's my brother forever.
Ello is me, you, Ello. Really, I think the main three that were always there was
me, you, Ello, and afterwards, you can't forget Tana was out there.
Yeah,
Elmo was out there.
But the
main three who were always going was us three. But you know what I'm saying? Like,
but yeah, there was
we still gonna shout out Elmo. We still gonna shout out Tana. You know what I'm saying? Shout out 1-6 even at that. You know what I'm saying? Like 1-6 was one dude who went to the studio a lot with.
Who was Wolfpack and how did that come about? Talk to me a little bit about that.
Okay, so the truth about Wolfpack, right? Yeah. It's like Wolfpack was supposed to be a Côte St. Catherine type of vibe. Like it's supposed to be a UpTown, Côte St. Catherine type of vibe. CSC, you know, S Deuce Nina, shout out my dogs. It was supposed to be one of those vibes, and then I kind of
hold on. Was this like gang or was this a music thing? Like what was the essence behind it?
Put it this way: Wolfpack was more like
vibrate. Yeah.
It wouldn't. I wouldn't say that it's a gang. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to say it's no gang, but I would say it's a brotherhood.
Okay.
It's a brotherhood that we all had from UpTown on a certain side of UpTown. Okay. You know, South Side. You know, all day. You know, like anybody from the D Block side, from the Snowdon side, freaking, you know, like all from Côte St. Catherine going up. You know what I'm saying? That was supposed to be our little
clique,
our little brotherhood.
Okay.
Forget clique. Clique makes you sound like you want to be a mobster, a gang, or something. Nah, we weren't nothing like that. It's our brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? We all looked out for each other. We all rocked with each other. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how it was. It's supposed to be our brotherhood.
Name it in names.
Name it in names. So shit. To be that honest, how it all started. If everybody wants to know the truth about it, Wolfpack actually started with me and my boy OV.
OV, shout out OV.
Overdose, you know what I'm saying? Shout out my dog Overdose. It actually started with me and OV.
Okay. And
it's funny because me and him, we fought for years upon years upon years, but us fighting is what have made us have the most respect for each other. Because like I know you were willing to go as hard as about something as much as I was.
When you say fight, you mean like physical
fighting. Like listen, I went to St. Luke.
Yeah.
Every day, 51 bus stop, there was supposed to be a fight. If I didn't make the fight happen, somebody's gonna make the fight happen. It was a fight every single time. St. Luke. Every day after school, 51, somebody's gonna fight. Somebody. If it's not a guy who's gonna fight, a girl's gonna fight. You feel me? So me and him, we went through a lot of those brawls, whereas me versus him. A lot of our boys have to jump in against his boys, you get it? So
you saying this throughout high school?
All throughout high school. And then when we finished high school, it's crazy because he chills at Mackenzie with his clique, and I chill at Mackenzie with my clique. So you just imagine the amount of fights that would be happening a lot of times, right? But from that going on, we actually got to like sit down one time and actually speak out our differences, realize like we started this beef over stupidness, like it was dumb. And yeah, like from that, like we became like
cool.
like this, like no one could talk to him crazy, and I feel some like you're allowed to, like that's my dog, like that's my dude, because I know that he's gonna go as hard for me as I would go as hard for him.
Okay, so you guys came together and you made Wolfpack.
And we came together, made Wolfpack, and then it's just like we ran with it.
Yeah.
We ran with the Wolfpack thing, you know what I'm saying? Then afterwards, from the Wolfpack thing, I'll tell you how that all stopped is because I got locked up, and when I got locked up, the feds actually pulled out some shit where they're like, yeah, Wolfpack is actually like a gang, like freaking organized crime gang where they're freaking, it was a pimp ring where they're selling off little girls and all type of stuff like that. And it kind of made us look bad type of vibe.
So what, was there another Wolfpack that was doing that?
There was a Wolfpack before us, like way before us.
Okay.
Like way before us. So when they heard the name Wolfpack again, they're thinking like, oh, we're the younger version of them.
Okay.
You get it? So it kind of like, they try to hit me with a gangsterism charge, bro.
Wow,
you get it? So it's like, from that, I was like, yeah, we can't use...
Did you know about the Wolfpack before you guys, or the police brought it to your attention?
The police brought it to my attention.
That's crazy.
Like, I didn't know about that shit before that.
That's crazy.
So that's when we changed the name. If you realize, we changed it to DDG.
Oh, that's when you changed to DDG?
That's when we changed it to DDG.
What does DDG stand for?
So there's two real meanings to DDG. It's Ding Dong Gang because it will pull up at your crib wherever you at. And then afterwards, it was Dirty Dollar Gang, you know? So
and who made DDG?
DDG, hands down, was me and my boy 1-6, you know? Okay. Like,
you guys just came together and said,
like, it to be honest, the name actually came from my boy 12. Shout out my man Dudes Man. You know what I'm saying? That's my dude forever. Yeah. That's my real brother. Like, Dudes was the first one to actually bring out the name, like,
turn him down, yeah.
DDG, you know?
Yeah.
And then from there, we actually came up with the name Ding Dong Gang. We were going to our little stupidness back then.
So you saying you're really pulling up a man's house and where are you going? You standing up to the name or?
It was cap.
It was cap. I like how you said. So it's cap. You guys are capping in your raps.
You want to know what it is?
Yeah.
If we see you anywhere on road, yeah.
Okay.
We would handle your business.
Okay.
If you're having a birthday party, yeah, we might handle your business. That
sounds familiar.
If you're having a birthday party, we might handle your business.
That sounds familiar.
But
is that based on a true story?
I don't know. You tell me.
Okay, I hear you. So, yo, at one point...
I'm a capper. Remember, that's what they said. I'm a capper. So you tell me if that's a true story or not.
Yeah, yo. At one point, I remember, like, you and 1-6, you guys were buzzing on YouTube. You guys had a little moment, especially 1-6, too, where, like, you guys were making noise a little bit in the city. Flea, shout out Flea.
Oh, Flea's my dog. Listen,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm going to say this right now, right here on this podcast. Flea is, if he's not the best rapper in the city, he is one of the best rappers in the city. There ain't no nigga who can make a hook like him. There ain't no nigga who can go bar for bar with him like that. Listen, bar for bar, okay, there's a lot of niggas who can spit bars but can't make a song. But now, if we're talking about a complete song, if we're talking about a complete song,
setback. Nobody can stop that nigga, bro.
I talk to Flea every day, and I tell Flea every day.
Talented.
I tell Flea every day. The only person stopping Flea is Flea.
Flea, facts. You hear that, Flea, bro?
The only person stopping Flea is Flea. Bro. Because end of the day,
people believe in
there ain't nobody going.
Nobody. And like he was killing the singing shit before it was
even bumping.
It was bumping.
Listen,
like that.
Listen.
Yeah.
He is Future before Future, Dirk before Dirk. Name them. All right. So and I stand on that. You see me for years. I stand on that.
Yeah.
If we could go on it, let me ask you this question.
Talk to me.
What's your 5 favorite rappers of all time? Not even best. Your favorite rappers of all time.
In Montreal?
In Montreal. Your 5 favorite rappers of all time.
Ooh, that's a hard question, bro. Ah, that's a hard
I know
question.
5 is hard. 5 is hard. I'll even give you an extra bonus. 6.
Okay. Flea is definitely in there. Flea.
There's no order either.
No order.
No order.
Flea's definitely in there. Borden.
Hmm?
Borden is definitely in there. I kind of want to put Captain, bro. Peso.
Kind of wanna.
I want to put Peso in there, dog. Because Peso is. I've seen Peso just spaz. Peso's stupid with it when he's ready. I gotta give some. My personal. Lee. I'm gonna put Eye Blast in there.
Good choices right now.
Oof. One slot left.
One slot left.
I hope I'm not forgetting nobody. Cause you know sometimes
you want to know what it is? You want to know what it is, bro?
Mm-hmm.
This is what people have to realize when it comes to top 5.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking off the top of my brain.
Exactly.
When I go back and I realize who I forgot.
Widget, I gotta throw Widget right there, but
Widget is the OG. Widget, I told you, Widget's one of my favorite people to watch perform.
Yeah. Shout out
hands
Widget.
down.
Shout out
one of my
Widget,
favorite
bro.
people to
Shout
watch
out
perform
Widget.
is Widget because when he's going on the stage, he's putting in work. He's actually gonna give you that work.
And for female, Chung
Lee,
shout out, yo, dog.
Hands down. We've
been telling Chung to get at this. Chung, let's be real.
All right,
let's be real. We've been pushing you since I met you. I've been pushing you. Am I lying, Trey?
Chung is the one.
We've been telling Chung, yo,
Chung is the one.
You're the one, and she's finally doing her shit right now.
Chung is the one.
Shout outs to Chung, bro. You know what
Chung
I'm saying?
is the one. Chung is the one.
Yeah.
There's no female rapper that could go bar for bar with Chung.
No, not in Montreal.
Not in Montreal.
I
promise you, not in Montreal.
I'm throwing her as a 6 in there still.
All right, cool.
Mm-hmm. Your turn.
So now,
give me your 5.
So my 5?
6.
All right, my 6? Yeah. All right, Chun's in there automatically.
Okay.
If we're going to do that, Chun's automatically in there.
Yeah.
Flea's in there.
Mm-hmm.
So you say Borden, I say Peso.
I said both.
I say Peso. I go with Peso because I've been in the studio with Peso and I've seen him put in work and
I've made tracks with Borden.
Exactly. I made tracks with Peso. So it's like I've seen it where you made a track look like it's easy to you.
No,
I've literally seen Peso not going to the boot and finishing in 5 minutes.
Peso goes stupid.
But finishing in 5 minutes, that's his ad libs, that's his doubles, that's his back. Like
Peso
in 5 minutes,
stupid.
I've seen that already.
Peso
So I understand it.
So
I'm gonna put Peso there.
So
there's Flea. It's Flea automatically.
Chung, Peso.
Flea, Chung, Peso.
Yeah.
Flea, Chung, Peso. King K. I'm biased, bro. I'm sorry, but I'm biased.
Okay.
You. I'm biased.
Okay.
You.
Okay.
And then my last one. Who am I gonna really put? I'm really trying to think down the line right now. Fuck it, myself.
No, okay. You're not allowed to put yourself. Usually I tell people that. You're not allowed to put yourself.
Fuck it, myself. But that's not confidence. Fuck it, myself.
Say less.
Through the pain, through the struggle, if you try and reach, then you gon' pull a muscle. I did it all for the hustle. Tryna ball, build, wrestle. Through the pain, through the heat, I can't take it, too much pain in these streets. I did it all for my pimps. I did it all in these streets.
Had a lot of pain in me, now I got these chains on me. Think my legs gave out the way I keep this cane on me.
I keep it 100, like boarding in the streets, but especially when recording. Mint tea and a spliff in the morning, then I beat up the beat like doors to a Mormon. Mama said the devil find works for bored men and leave trouble only white men can afford them. I try to put my focus on the Lord then, but like Hocus, I was back up in the Trojan. Wanna invest in the future? You should let me sign up.